Good morning, students. Today we will going to continue with the same chapter, that is chapter 10, reaching the age of adolescence. Okay, we'll start the next topic, role of hormones in initiating reproductive functions. We have already studied about the different kind of hormones, both the male hormones like testosterone and female hormone like estrogen and progesterone, which have their role in the secondary sexual characteristics and as well as reproductive capability. Okay, so we will first of all you have to understand about the meaning of the term hormone. So first of all, let us understand that hormones are chemical substances which are produced in very minute quantity by the endocrine gland. Now what are endocrine gland? So basically in our body there are two kinds of gland. One of this includes exocrine gland and endocrine gland. Exocrine gland secrete their secretion in the lumen, like you can say salivary gland secrete their secretion in the lumen, that is in the mouth, in the buccal cavity, the other digestive gland. But the endocrine gland, which produces hormones, produce their secretion directly into the bloodstream, so that from the circulation they can travel to the other parts. Okay, now let us now these hormones are basically secreted by their respective endocrine gland. Okay, but one of the master gland or the pituitary gland, which is situated in the base of the brain, controls all the activities of all the hormones, especially with reference to reproduction. Gonadotropin hormone there is a gonadotropin hormone which is released by pituitary gland, which actually regulates the functions of reproductive system both in male and female. Okay, so you can see these hormones are secreted by different organs under the control of pituitary gland. Okay, reproductive phase in human life. So there is a distinction between male and female, we all know that, but the reproductive life also in female start to about 2 to 3 years prior to the male. Okay, but in female this reproductive age lasts up to 45 to 50 years. Okay, the initiating of the phase will be known as menarche, which is marked by the first menstrual bleeding, and it is terminated or you could ceased during the age of about 45 to 50 years, which is known as menopause. Okay, so at menopause, after menopause, a woman is incapable of reproduction. No hormonal secretions occurs. Okay, no ovulation, no hormonal secretion occurs. On the other hand, in men, the menopause, things like menopause is not there. Okay, so it depends upon the health condition of a male. Okay, male can even reproduce up to the age of 80 to 90 years. Okay, depending upon their health condition. Okay, so there is no such age limit that is there for male. Okay, now first of all, in female, reproductive phase begins about 10 to 12 years, that is 2 to 3 years prior to males, and is marked by first menstrual bleeding. Okay, and during which a phase or cycle starts, which is called menstrual cycle, which is about 29 to 30 days long. Okay, in this menstrual cycle there are different phases. In the middle of phase there is ovulation from the ovaries. Ovum is released, and it is released in the body, and it remains in the fallopian tube for some days to receive sperm. If sperm is not received, fertilization doesn't occur, then the egg along with the inner lining of the uterus shed out in the form of menstrual bleeding. Okay, so this menstrual cycle is controlled by hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. Now determination of sex of a baby, how it has been determined. Okay, So there are in humans carries two sets of hormones. One are known as autosomes, which are the major part of hormones, and one pair are known as sex hormones. So in a diploid cell there are 46 chromosomes. Okay, in a diploid cell there are 46 chromosomes. Okay, out of which 44 are termed as autosomes. Okay, and 2 are known as sex chromosomes. Okay, so you should use the word chromosome rather than hormones. Okay, the chromosomes are actually are the structures which are present in the nucleus of the cell, and one such pair determines the sex of an organism. That XX chromosome represent female, XY chromosome represent male. Okay, so due to this combinations, if XX combination occurs, then girl is produced, and if XY combination produced, then boy is produced. So here there is a clear distinction between boy and a girl based upon the kind of chromosome. Okay, and the probability of having girl and my boy is 50%. Okay, so it is beyond the control of any of the partners like mother or father. Okay, thank you. We have after you get the video, the link will be open for all of you to ask your questions, ask your doubts.